Let's be real. You're here to find a trading strategy that actually works and makes you money. You don't need 100 fancy things on your chart to do that. Profitable trading boils down to simple edge and managing your risk correctly. In this video, I'm giving you just that. A straightforward strategy builds on just 2 free indicators. I'll show you the signals, the setup, and the crucial risk management piece that makes the simple approach effective in the market. Alright, you want to see how the simple approach actually performs in the market? Before we break down the rules, let me show you just a few recent trades this strategy signaled. First, take a look at these moves on gold. Here on the 5-minute chart, see these? These weren't lucky guesses. These come directly from the signals we're about to cover. Solid moves, clear results. And it's not just gold. This works across the market. Look at these trades on SOL against the USDT. Also on the 5-minute chart, the strategy nailed these entries and exits, giving us some fantastic profit potential here. Seen enough? Good. Let's get the setup on your chart so you follow along. First thing you need to do is to open up the TradingView.com. Go ahead and pull up any chart you want. This strategy is unlimited. It works on Forex pairs, any crypto coin, stocks, futures, even indices like the Nifty. And the time frame doesn't matter either. Use the 5-minute chart for scalping or 4-hour or daily for swing trading. It's that versatile. Go up to the top of your TradingView chart, find the indicators button and click it. In the search bar that pops up, type this exact name, Machine Learning Adaptive SuperTrend Indicator. You'll see it appears on the list. Click on it and it will load directly onto your chart. Easy as that. So, you've added the Machine Learning Adaptive SuperTrend Indicator to your chart. Now, what exactly is this thing doing? Think of this indicator as a smart tool that reads the market's energy. It uses advanced calculation looking at the stuff like how much the price is moving, that's the ATR value it analyzes, to figure out which way the trend is trying to go right now. But it adapts faster than a regular super trend. See the span or ribbon that follows the price? This is what we're calling adaptive super trend. It gives us a visual guide of the immediate trend direction according to the indicator. Now, look at these labels or dots that pops up, the green one and red ones. These are the signals the indicator generates. When you see a green label, that's the indicator saying it sees a potential bullish trend signal, like right here in this example. When you see a red label, that's a signal for a potential bearish trend starting. But here's the crucial part. This is where most people get it wrong if they just use one indicator. Look at these examples right after. You get a bullish signal, then almost immediately a bearish one, then maybe another bullish one. Even the price is clearly moving in one direction overall. See how the indicator doesn't always care about overall strong trend, it just reacts to short-term volatility shifts. Trading based on these buy and sell labels from this indicator is a quick way to get chopped out and lose money. That's exactly why we cannot use this indicator by itself. We need something else on our chart to tell us the real stronger trend direction, so we only take signals with the main trend. But before we add the second indicator, let's make a couple of quick adjustments to adaptive super trend settings. Go into the settings for the Machine Learning Adaptive Super Trend Indicator under the Inputs tab, find the ATR length, change that number to 9, leave the super trend factor at 3. That works well. Now, click over to the Style tab, scroll down and find the option for Table. Uncheck or disable the Table option. We don't need it cluttering our chart. Click OK to save the changes. Alright, time to add the second indicator that gives us a bigger picture trend. But quick pause here. If you're finding this video helpful so far, seriously, hit that like button. It makes a huge difference and tell me to make more videos like this. Thanks. Okay, second indicator. Go back to the indicators button on TradingView, click on it and open the search bar again. This one is called MACD Custom Indicator Multiple Time Frame. Type that in exactly and add it to your chart the same way you added the first one. Now you've got two indicators. This custom MACD is powerful because Like the name says, it can show us what the MACD looks like on a larger time frame, even while we're zooming on a smaller chart like that 5 minute. Why do we need that? Simple. To identify the stronger trend and the momentum behind it. This is how we avoid taking those whipsaw trades the first indicator gives us on its own. Seeing the bigger picture is half the battle in profitable trading. Trust me, this custom MACD looks similar to a regular MACD. You see some lines and a histogram, but the key is its ability to read the higher time frame. So let's set up correctly. Go into the settings for the MACD custom indicator multiple time frame, find the inputs tab first, see the time frame option. Since we're on the 5 minute chart right now, we want to look at a higher time frame for the main trend. Disable the current option. Now choose a higher time frame from the drop down. For a 5 minute chart, 1 hour time frame works great. Generally, picking a time frame 2 or 3 levels higher than your trading chart gives you a good perspective. While we're in the inputs, change the fast length to 50 and the slow length to 100. Leave the other settings as they are. Now click over to the Style tab. We don't need the lines on this indicator to clutter things for this specific strategy. Find the lines usually labeled MACD and Signal and uncheck the boxes next to them to hide them. Click OK to save your settings. Okay, now you should have just seen the histogram bars and the horizontal zero level on the MACD indicator. This is what we need for our trend filter. Here's the simple rule. See the zero line right here? When the histogram bars are above the zero level, it tells us the momentum on the higher time frame is bullish and main trend is up. This is when we only look for buy signals. When the histogram bars are below the zero level, that means the higher time frame momentum is bearish and the main trend is down. This is when we only look for sell signals. Alright, pay close attention because this is how we combine these two tools. Remember how the custom MACD histogram tells us the bigger trend? Check out this example again on the gold 5 minute chart. See how the custom MACD histogram is clearly above the zero level here? That tells us the higher time frame momentum is bullish and the main trend is up. Because the main trend is bullish, we only look for buy signals from the adaptive SuperTrend indicator during this time. See these green labels popping up? These are our valid buy entries. All those red signals that appears while the MACD is bullish, we completely ignore them. They're counter trend noise. Now look at the other example. Here the custom MACD histogram is below the zero level. This signals that the higher time frame momentum is bearish. The main trend is down. In this case, we only look for sell signals from the adaptive SuperTrend. The red labels here are valid sell entries. We ignore every single green buy signal because they are against the main trend. It's that simple for entries. Adaptive super signal plus MACD histogram agreeing on the trend direction equals a valid trade setup. But getting into a trade isn't enough. The most important part of being consistently profitable is risk management. Seriously, you have a decent strategy, but without managing your risk, you will fail. I've actually made a full detailed video explaining my 1% risk technique that every trader, beginner or pro, needs to watch. I will link that up at the end and put it on the screen. For the specific strategy, here's how we handle the stop loss and take profit. When you enter a trade based on the combined signals, where initial stop loss goes right at the level of the adaptive SuperTrend ribbon at that time of your entry. That ribbon acts as a dynamic protection level. And for your take profit, we're keeping it simple with a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 1.5. This same principle for a stop loss and take profit applies whether it's buy trade or a sell trade. Now, does the simple approach actually hold up? I did some backtesting on the gold 5 minute chart using these exact rules for 100 trades. The results were solid. We had a win rate of 61% and the total net profit, which is P&L, was 67%. The profit factor was 2.35. Anything over 1 is good, over 2 is great, and the max drawdown was only 3.98. Again, while these rules are simple, applying them with correct risk management is key. If you only watch one more video after this, make it the one on risk management. It's the foundation of making money trading.